All right, today we are reacting to Kevin Gates giving unfiltered advice on Plagueboy Max's stream. If you don't know Kevin, bro, Kevin is basically, I would say, he is into the spiritual stuff. You know what I mean? Just like me, also, he's doing a lot of shrooms and stuff like this. Fasting. I didn't do dry fasting like he did. He said he did it for like a month or so. But let's see what he is about, what he's saying and stuff like that.
What's up? Nice to meet you, bro. Chat, y'all say what's up. Hold on, let me pull up this chair. I don't know why it's just like floating. Hold on, Danny, come through too, real quick. Just so you feel me. Also, my Danny in attendance. You feel me? Super Bowl security. He also used to work with Kevin Gates, so sick. Danny, you feel me? Ever needed and shit. What's up, bro? Nice to meet you, gang.
This is my first time
On the stream and shit?
Yeah.
You look happy to be here.
I'm always happy. It's a new experience for me.
Hell yeah.
I never did this before.
Okay. Like any.
I'm always happy, bro, to be honest. You can't be happy like all the time. You know what I mean? You just can't, bro. Like, as a human being, you can't be happy all the time. Um, like almost all the time, yeah, but sometimes you hurt yourself or you are angry at somebody or angry at yourself or whatever it is, or sad because somebody left or died or whatever. So it is impossible for a human being to be always happy. I know I am dissecting like a lot, but you should be it is different for me also, but you should always be true in what you say. You should be so aware that you should know what you are saying like for real. You know what I mean? For example, if I am saying I'm always happy and I already said it, but I would probably be so aware that after a few seconds, I am correcting myself because it is not true. You know what I mean? Um, even if you like, I don't know, truly believe it, because we live in a world where a lot of people are delusional, you know? They believe in what they are saying like to 100%. That's what I also learned, that people can say something that sounds like it is really true. You know what I mean? But it is not true. Like saying I'm always happy. Like he's saying it so nonchalant or whatever, so like normal and like it is really the truth. You know what I mean? But it's not, bro. All right, let's go.
Stream,
When I
YouTube,
first
none
sat
of
down,
that.
when I first sat down, I was like, so what do I do?
Uh huh.
I done been on live before,
Like IG Live and shit.
yeah, like IG live, but I never just sat in front of a computer and was like, I'm about to just stream.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now that shit a little different. Can we talk about your fit first? I'm not gonna lie, this shit. You came in this suit.
How you do anything is how you do everything.
Okay. So you a suit type of guy like that.
Yeah, I'm a gangster and a gentleman. So
Okay.
I'm always, be
I fuck
peaceful.
with.
What? There's no way he really is dressing up like that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'm gonna be upright, independent, and fearless, but I'm gonna be peaceful and humble at all costs.
Hell yeah. I like
Okay,
that watch, bro. That shit
like this
hard.
is
I
better
fuck with it.
here.
All right, yo, chat. Y'all say what's up. The Kevin Gates, honestly, with this streaming, you can read the chat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we obviously
So
gonna be
look,
talking.
I got
38,000 subscribers. Not
a
bad,
question.
but
Talk to me.
The people
that
that's
was 6 months
so is
ago.
it like live
Damn.
and TikTok, like IG and TikTok? So the people right here, the people that's live, that's watching us.
Yeah, so all these people live watching. Now, some people obviously not typing in the chat. You feel me? But some of them, you feel me? They typing like you see some saying "dick all in your stomach" and shit. Some saying "hi, Kevin." Y'all say what's up to Kev real quick. You feel me?
Hey, if y'all can hear
All
me,
these
what's
niggas.
happening? I know y'all can hear me, but if you just not tuning in, hey, what's happening?
Tell them to say something. They'll say anything.
Thank you for having me.
Shit. Fredo, thank you for that sub. I mean that donor. I appreciate you. But yeah, bro, the chat, I know it's a little bit overstimulating. That shit move mad fast and shit. OD, you feel me? Most of the time, I just be interacting with these. But it's moving faster because you just pull up, you feel me? There's a lot of yo supporters in this bitch and shit. You feel me?
Mr. Two
Yes,
Phone.
Lord.
So shit. Yo, do you stay in LA?
I got property here.
Okay, hell yeah. Where you be like most of the time? Like where's your favorite place to, you know?
My favorite place to
Yeah.
be? In the U.S. or
US.
out of
Okay, both.
That's hard, bro. That's hard.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to say for food,
Alright,
my
food.
favorite place for food, I'll say Louisiana.
Okay.
I'll say
Louisiana. Yo, I've been to Louisiana, I've been to New Orleans, but I didn't really have y'all food though. I didn't get to have the good shit and shit. Like what's your
Let's see. Kevin Gates. Where is, wait. Okay, where is he from? And then his age, because okay, from Louisiana, ba Baton Rouge. Is it like French or what? Um, then we do age. Let's see, 39 years old. He's 10 years older than me. Okay. We do net worth, 2 million. All right, not that much. That I thought more, to be honest. What else? And height. There was height. He looks tall as hell, bro. 6 feet 2, bro. 188, I'm 180.
favorite shit to eat?
Okay, he
Like
is big, bro, and he is taller. I mean, I already knew he was older, but you know, not
I like
taller.
gumbo.
oh, okay. Gumbo good as hell. My dad makes some
What is gumball? What is gumball as in food? Gumbo, okay. Gumbo food. Not gumball. Okay, gumbo. Um, like a soup with meat, I guess. But probably you could make it also without, right?
good ass gumbo. No
Yeah, I
count.
like gumbo.
Gumbo.
Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Gumbo good as hell. My dad makes some good ass gumbo. No
Yeah, I
count.
like gumbo.
Gumbo.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Okay. And then just to go, like just to visit.
Yeah.
No, like what's your favorite place to just go and visit, like in general?
Everything got their own different quality. If we
Hell yeah.
saying like right now, I'm
Yeah.
a, I like Texas. I like Florida.
Yeah.
Anywhere that got a nice like fitness community, I'm there.
Fitness?
Yeah.
Oh, you be working out a lot?
I'm into fitness. I like
Okay.
Vegas. I like Vegas got a growing fitness community. I like
Hell
Vegas.
yeah. Okay. You know, Vegas Valley. I fuck with
Yeah,
Vegas.
it's
I
a
fuck with
vibe.
Vegas.
I'm an energy person, so it's about the energy for me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like energy with people or just like the energy of like when you go places.
It's like the energy of the city.
Uh-huh.
It's like the energy of the city. Whatever city I'm in, it's like the energy. Like I like Austin, Texas. I just love the energy of Austin.
Uh-huh.
You know,
I can see that. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
You
different.
fuck with I didn't fuck with Austin. I went to Austin for like some convention. I forgot what it was, but
I had started going down there when I first started to South by Southwest, and I started going down there, and I kind of fell in love with the people because it was like they welcome art, like
that's facts. That's
all
true.
type of different forms of art. So I love that. If I'm recording, I like to be in New York.
Yeah. Making music.
Yeah.
And why in New York?
It's just I'm a different animal when I'm up there. It's the energy of the city.
Yeah. You just feel like more motivated, you feel me?
Yeah, I be on go.
Alright, so look. You got a weekend, you free. Nothing going on, no work. You can go anywhere. You trying to have a good ass time, like you trying to turn up, like an adventure. Where you going? And what you doing?
Kingdom of Morocco.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Okay, why
What?
you going there?
Morocco?
Kingdom of Morocco.
Mm. Like an adventure. Where you
Yeah.
going? And what you doing?
Kingdom of Morocco.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Okay, why you going there?
I just love the energy
Okay, just got
and the
good in
food.
good energy and food.
Yeah, I love the energy and the food. If not, it's either gonna be Puerto Rico or Panama.
Okay.
Third world Panama.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really traveled, bro. I've only been to like, I've been to Mexico. Like Mexico, I just went to Europe. You fuck with Europe? I mean,
Yeah.
the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't been to London, but I've been to a few places in Europe.
yeah, the UK. Like specifically, the food kind of ass. So I don't really fuck with it. But besides that, everything else lit out there. You know, good vibes and shit. So shit, let's talk about music a little bit. So like, how long you been making music? You feel me? And like how you get into it doing that?
I've been in the music industry like 20 years.
Okay. Before you was actually 20 years.
Yeah, I've been doing it like 20 years.
Damn, what was you doing before you was actually like making like rapping?
I done had jobs.
Uh huh.
I done worked at Walmart. I worked at a car wash.
No, no, I mean like
Like,
what?
come on, bro. He doesn't look like 39. I mean, he could be 39, but he could also be like in the middle of his 20s, I would say.
Was you doing in the music industry before you was making? You get what I'm saying?
Oh, in the music industry?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Wait, so no, no, no. Do you get what I'm saying? You say you've been in the music industry 20 years, right?
Yeah, I've been making music for like 20
Oh,
years.
damn. Damn. Wait, how old are you?
I'm 39.
Oh, true. Nah, I mean, nah, that's bad shit. You know, you feel me? Like, nah, niggas is still having it though. Type shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You say you was working at Walmart.
Yeah, I done worked at Walmart.
All right, Walmart. What other jobs?
I done worked at a car wash.
Mm,
I used to like washing cars. That was my favorite thing to do.
mm.
And I done did a lot of construction. I used to build the scaffolds. Like if you look at the people that build the scaffolds on the outside of the house, the little silver looking things
Yeah.
with the wooden board, we used to build scaffolds. We used to be pretending that was our tree house.
Hell yeah.
We would build scaffolds for my uncle. And then I started painting, like being the cut man. That's the person that do like the crown molding, like the edges. I was the cut man because my hands steady.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. I like construction. I like that.
So if you wasn't doing music, would you be doing construction? Or not? What would you be doing?
I don't know what I'd be doing to be
Damn.
honest. The way my life been going, like I meet so many different people from different walks of life, and the strangest things and occurrences just happen to me. So I couldn't even tell you what I'd be doing if I wasn't doing music. This is my life. I do this because I love it. It's not even the bulk of my income. I just love it.
You just love it.
I just love it.
So what's your favorite part like about making music or like, you know?
Making a song I didn't make yet.
Ooh.
It's like therapy for me. So
Bro, you keep dropping captions there.
no, I'm just saying I could make a song, and then once I listen to it in the car and go to the gym and work out to it,
Yeah.
and then I'm a perfectionist, so like I might have 5 or 6 versions of every song because I'm an overthinker, and then I'm my own worst critic.
Yeah.
But then that's why I got a beautiful team that tell me just leave it alone.
Now, that is something like you are in the spiritualism, in spiritualism, but how can you still like overthink that hard? You know what I mean? Um, because that is something that you should not be when you are spiritual, in the spiritual realm. That you don't think that much, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm like, cause you always
Trying to perfect it.
most people listen. Like I'm trying to listen at the song because it's a good song. I tend to listen for mistakes. I listen at things I could critique and make better. I don't know why I'm like that. But
Do you
that's
feel
just me.
like that takes away from like the art, like your art you always trying perfect instead of just enjoying what you're making? You feel me?
Okay.
I think it's the greatest act of love because I care so much about what my listeners about to have because my music is medicine music, like so it's healing people.
Yeah.
So like when I might make a song, I got a song where I say mistakes make us great. I'm proud of you. I think you're doing amazing. So people might come up to me in the gym and man, when you said mistakes make us great, man, I appreciate you. Thank you. Like keep doing what you're doing. So
Yeah.
like I'm not doing it just for me. I'm helping myself heal, but when you help yourself heal, it's like you show others how to heal themselves. So So that's where I'm at with it right now.
Would you say that's like what you
Yeah.
make music for to help others?
I make it to help myself. It's
Okay.
therapy for me.
Yeah.
Cause sometimes I be needing that push. So like I talk to myself, and I used to be ashamed to say that, but all geniuses talk to themselves. That's how I process things.
Hey, bro, if you talk to yourself, it's no different. There's no difference in the homeless, talking on the streets about um anything. You know what I mean? Just talking with himself and so on. And you talking to yourself or thinking, like in your head talking with yourself. It's like the same thing basically. You know what I mean? You do it inside or you do it like in real life and saying it. It's basically the same thing. You know what I mean? You still have a problem by talking to yourself. So what does that really mean? Because it's like thought, right? It is just a bunch of thoughts. So we just say the entity is called thought, all right? Or ego or whatever you want to call it. And this thing can split itself up and create basically a conversation with itself. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I feel like I am really doing not that much. You know what I mean? Like I am not that motivated and so on. And another voice, another thought could come in and say, but you already doing pretty good, at least you started with YouTube and stuff like that, and you do content creation and stuff like that. And maybe another voice is coming in and it's like, man, it is so tiring to do all that. Maybe you should just give up. No, I can't give up. And like, this is crazy. You know what I mean? When I heard that people talk to themselves like this, I was like, wow, it is more common than I thought it was. You know what I mean? Like, this is the crazy part. And I know, but at least even if you talk to yourself, at least be aware, that you are talking to yourself. For example, when I am talking right now, it is basically, I know it will be recorded, it is getting recorded, and it is for y'all to see and watch, and so on. But I still know the concept of it. You know what I mean? Because from the here and now perspective, basically, I really just talking to myself basically. When from the outside, if you stand outside, from a third perspective or a point, third person perspective or something like that, it looks crazy. If he doesn't know what I'm doing, it looks like I am talking to myself, bro. And this is what I'm also aware of it. You know what I mean? It could be really um it really could also make you crazy. You know what I mean? Like reacting, especially when you are streaming, bro. If you are streaming and having all, the stimulation with the chat and stuff like that, it is difficult to not go crazy. So at least I know I am mentally pretty stable. You know what I mean?
Psychologically,
Thank
I just
goodness.
talk to myself.
Yeah.
I talk myself through it. I ask myself like, why am I mad about this? Is this really a problem? And it's just like emotional intelligence. Because a lot of times you could get upset and fly off the handle about something that's this big, but if you would breathe and reassess it, you like,
Okay, Wait a minute.
Emotional intelligence. Why am I mad about this? I just talk to myself.
Yeah.
I talk myself through it. I ask myself like, why am I mad about this? Is this really a problem? And it's just like emotional.
Okay, now this I can see, like, but it's like if you it's basically someday you have to think about it. Why am I mad about this and stuff like that? Or why is that a problem now for me? You know what I mean? But I like you should only think about it once. You know what I mean? Um, because then you have your answer for the future questions. You know what I mean? You don't ask yourself, why are you mad in this situation specifically? You should generally ask yourself, why am I even getting mad? You know what I mean? And you you then see, hopefully, that you getting mad in these situations and these situations and so on, like so on. You know what I mean? For example, every time somebody is provoking you, you know what I mean? You are getting mad. Or every time somebody, I don't know, um, eating and smacking their lips and so on, and talking with a full mouth and so on. But then you have to ask yourself, like, why do I even get mad about it? Um, because it's something like outside of my um outside of my realm of controlling. Not really controlling, but like I can't change things outside. You know what I mean? But I can change things in myself. You know what I mean? So then it's my decision if I want to get mad at it or not. You know what I mean? And someday you should be so aware that you are aware when you feel already like something is coming up, like you about to get angry because of something, or you about to get mad or sad or whatever about something. And this, if you are so aware of it, then you don't even get the feeling. You know what I mean? It is like about to come up, and you are aware of it, the for example, that it might it would, result in anger, if it comes to that point. So you are just aware of it, and then it doesn't even get to the point because you are aware and you don't identify yourself with it, you know what I mean? And then it just go down again, and the energy is still in you, pure, and not an angry energy, if this makes sense. I don't know if I explained it good enough. You know what I mean?
Intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
The same also goes with problems. Um, well, what are problems? You know what I mean? I would say you always, if you have something is going on, which you could call problem a problem, like let's say your teeth is hurting. You know what I mean? Or your tooth broke. You know what I mean? It is a problem for somebody, but you can just also say like it is what it is, and it doesn't have to become a problem, but you have to fix it right away. You know what I mean? Like something like a broken tooth, you just say you don't identify it as a problem, but you could say maybe a challenge or whatever, but you take action on it because it broke, it hurt, it needs to be fixed. Like this is logical, right? So you go to a doctor to fix it. You know what I mean? And then the problem or the challenge, is gone. And then it's like the problem is solved, the challenge is done, whatever you want to call it, because problem is like more like a negative thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to identify myself with negative things. Um, okay, yeah, let's
Because a
go.
lot of times you could get upset and fly off the handle about something that's this big, but if you would have breathed and reassessed it, you like, man, that wasn't even that big.
Yeah. So look,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
be
yeah,
going
yeah,
through
yeah,
like
yeah.
you feel me. I'm sure some in the chat too and shit. These niggas be having emotional trauma. I be going through shit where it's like I be getting frustrated so easily, bro. Like I be getting mad easily. You got any like advice for a nigga? You feel me? I
You
be
got to
getting mad, especially if I'm not.
give me an example.
So look, I stopped smoking for 6 days, bro. You feel me? And I just, it's like I start getting mad, bro. I start yelling at these niggas. I start getting tight, little shit tick me off. You feel me? It's like different, bro. I can't chill, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just little shit that annoy me that wouldn't normally annoy me. You feel me?
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Let me try, okay? Um, if you stopped smoking weed, then most people, have it still in their mind. You know what I mean? Even after a few days, like 6 days, it's not enough most of the times. So it's like because I had it also, the experience of basically withdrawal. You know what I mean? I didn't had weed for a few days and I get angry. Why? Because I been stressed out because of work or whatever, and you thinking, or I am thinking in my mind, it would be so much better if I would smoke again. You are still thinking about it, and it makes you like, but you are basically fighting against yourself. You know what I mean? Like you saying, I am taking a break from weed, but I have like the urge to smoke still. You know what I mean? And this urge, this desire to have it, it needs to go. You know what I mean? It's like you have to just take weed out of your mind, especially also overthinking. If you overthink a lot, then it is stressing people out because overthinking is like overworking, you know. Just by thinking alone, you work your brain, you know what I mean? But overthinking or overworking your body or overthinking your brain, it's like the same thing, you know what I mean? And it is stressing you out, especially if you are streaming, bro. If you are streaming and let's say, I don't know, maybe he smoked quite a lot, at that time, and then just 6 days off, it doesn't make not much difference. You know what I mean? So you should at least have like I would say at least a 3 month um, break. But of course, the best would be to just stop stop smoking weed. You know what I mean? It feels like you need it. You know what I mean? I know that because when you work a 9 to 5, or if you're streaming and so on, whatever you do, and it makes you a little bit like stressful and stuff like that, you want to smoke. You know what I mean? But this desire has to stop completely again. Um, and this goes for everything basically. You know, the desire for vaping, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, you know, it's always an escape. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I wanted to get at. It is an escape, you know, from the things you are doing right now and stuff like that. And, you know, escaping is never good, you know? Like, people say, I need a break from my life. That's why I am watching content like this. It is entertaining. It makes me laugh because my life, how it is right now, it is really bad, you know. And I like basically you are not confronting the problems or the things in life that makes it difficult for you. You know what I mean? So you have to confront that. You always have to confront, you know what I mean? Like the inside problems, the outside problems, everything until it's all gone and you feel how good it feels, you know, like just it is just basically freedom. You know what I mean? It is like I would say it's like problems are like large data on your PC. You know what I mean? For example, or large files on your phone. You know what I mean? Like the iCloud iCloud storage is full, you know, your memory on your iPhone is completely full. Your phone is not working as it used to be. You know what I mean? So it is overworking because, and it is working, but it is not working as the same as it should be because there is too much stuff in it. You know what I mean? So I said, you know what I mean, quite a lot. My bad. I was aware of it, but it came out all the time automatically. I have to be aware a bit about it. So, but I'm just want you to really understand. So that's why I'm questioning, but it doesn't really make sense for questioning it like with what do you mean so often because you like you are not here right now. You know what I mean? Again, again. Okay. So just basically delete it. It is quite hard, you know. I'm saying also quite often you can basically delete storage or memory out of your brain. Um, it is difficult, you know. You have to really understand yourself and so on, but you can do it. And if you make it free, if you delete all of it, you know, not like all of it, some things you still need, like the knowledge of words, you know, like or the memory to find your way back home. You have to know which bus you have to take or which direction you need to go if you are with if you are driving with a car and stuff like that. These kind of informations, of course, you need, but some memories are so unnecessary. I'm telling you right now, where I heard it from other people and I thought they were joking or something like that. Or they, like, people tell me they know what happened 5, 6, 10 years ago, and some people even know on which month. For example, 5 years ago, 5 years ago in, I don't know, June, we were taking a walk, having fun, doing this and that. And I'm like, maybe I know we still, you know, we were walking once, you know, in the past, but let me tell you, I am not remembering the year and also not the month. Like you can forget about it. Like it was always like this for me basically that I never was good with numbers. Um and things way back. You know what I mean? Because again, because it's well before that I actually never knew. I actually never knew that I didn't think about the past that often. You know, the only times when I think about the past, most of the times it's like when somebody died, you know, and I'm missing them. And that's where I'm thinking back to the past. But for example, I loved my grandpa and grandma, right? From Germany and also in Laos, rest in peace, of course. I loved them to death, you know. I cried a lot, but I don't I don't remember when my grandpa died, you know, which year, bro, I don't know anymore. Maybe like February, March or something because in the Buddhism, you know, uh religion, you know, they make like a ritual, like not a ritual, but they make food for the dead basically to have in paradise or whatever, and also to find their way back if they need food, you know, they can come back to the place where we at and give basically making their favorite food and stuff like that. And then we also eat from this, um like a part of it, not the one what which is offered for the dead. But that's how also we like eating with them one time again. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? This has to stop, bro. Like this really has to stop. Um, and yeah, for example, I am not thinking like in the past when I was younger, I was thinking about it way more often, but not as much, you know, because I I can admit that I also escaped from reality, basically. I escaped from reality by gaming, smoking, masturbating, anything, but please don't let me think about the things that happened to me or somebody that was really important in my life. For example, family members that died or my dog died, you know, because every time that when I think about it, I get sad or something like that, or maybe mad and stuff like that. Um, so, and with the spiritualism, I learned that, and it's really logical, because if you think about a certain thing, right? For example, if I think about and really visualize also when my dog died, you know, this was one of the most saddest the one of the saddest thing in my life to witness when my dog, you know, died through the vet giving her like the needle. You know, I don't know how you call it um in English, but like they put her to sleep forever. And this was my one of the saddest part of my life. And I bawled my eyes out, and every time I thought about it, it made me cry. Like it was just 2 days ago, I think, or yesterday, when I wrote, you know, the story of my life, basically, because I wanna. publish like a little book or whatever. And when I wrote it, it came up a little bit, you know. And but before I cried, I already realized what is going on, you know, because of awareness, just by observing yourself. And then it's like you need to get back to the present moment. And that's how I do it, by breathing, you know, a few times to really let it out. You know what I mean? But yeah, then I try to write it again, and as I wrote it, it came up again. I noticed it's about to come up again. Make a pause, you know what I mean? And go back to the present moment, because in the present moment you are not thinking of the past. That is the thing, bro. If you are not thinking about the past or in general, what can happen, you know, then you don't get suddenly sad. You don't get suddenly angry, or you don't suddenly laugh or whatever, you know. It is feelings equals feelings, you know. It doesn't matter if it's sad, angry, it is a feeling. And you don't have to feel these specific feelings. It happened in the past, but you have to learn, like, being sad is not a good thing. Um, it is human to be sad. I know that, but after a while, you should understand, as a human being, you can choose if you want to be sad or not. But basically, you shouldn't choose, because you should already understand that being sad is not good. To cry is not good. Um, it is basically something unhealthy to do. That is unhealthy for your mind. That's why it is really important what kind of content you are consuming. And I am aware of that, you know, that what kind of content I am watching right now and stuff like that. And it can influence somebody quite a lot. For example, if Plagueboy Max is smoking weed, you know what I mean? Then, again, yeah, I said it. Then his viewers might go and try to smoke weed. And that's why it is so important to be aware of what you are consuming and what influence you are taking with you. For example, I watched a lot of news when I was still in crypto. I watched a lot of news, like quite a lot, and I learned quite also a lot about the world, how the world is working, the system, and so on. And this is after I woke up, you know, was awakened. It got me depressed. I was depressed for quite a long time, just by uh, consuming news, the crypto environment, like, it's really toxic. Gaming is really toxic most of the time. So you have to be really aware of what you are consuming. And the best thing what you can do is don't consume so much content. That is why I'm here. I don't even want you to watch or consume my content like quite a lot. I just want you to understand, after you watch a video like this, that watching content, it doesn't matter what kind of content, it most of the times will be for entertainment entertainment purposes. If it's for like learning and stuff like that, it is okay. But for example, if you learn what I just told you guys, right? Then I want you to guys to be more outside, in nature, consuming nature, do something fun. Like, not do something fun, because you could also learn that just walking by yourself without music in a park and stuff like that, just sitting on a bank watching nature can be fun. I, like, I promise you, when I was like, let's say, like under 20, I watched myself as how I am watching it right now, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, how can this ever be fun, bro? Let me just play Fortnite or whatever. Habbo was the thing in the past. As for League, I played Metin 2, all these things, right? And I'm like, what is he even talking about, bro? Like, I am not going to do what he's saying. This is BS and stuff like that. But if you really listen and heard that is just an escape, then why don't you wanna like confront yourself someday, you know? And the of course the best thing you could do is confront yourself right away with the problems you all have and so on, because a problem is a problem, and if you like solve one problem inside, you solve many problems inside, because one problem can be connected, related to other problems. So it is, you take out quite a lot of problems with just taking out one problem. I hope that is clear. I really hope so. Also, please like and subscribe, just until I made it. And then it's like, do whatever you want, bro. But also, if you like, if this video helped you out a little bit, you understood a little bit what I said, and you are doing all the things, and at the end of the day you are like, man, he is right. The things we consume makes us, influences us, in a bad way. For example, saying bad stuff, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, or being like extraordinarily loud, annoyingly loud and stuff like that. And you are saying, okay, stop with all of this. It is time really to go into nature and do and change my life, basically. And if that's you, then go ahead, you know, I applaud you, or how you call it. And you don't have to watch anything anymore. Then it's all good. Then I feel like I did something at least. That's all I want to do, do something. Just one person is enough, you know. When I helped one person and he is like, or she is like, you changed my life with that and stuff like that, I am already happy. But of course, I want to help as many people as possible because I was in that situation. I think a lot of people are in this situation right now where they are gaming quite a lot, watching quite a lot, escaping from reality. And I want it to end for a lot of people, that they are facing reality and that their reality can then look way better, because it's also a mindset on how you look at your life. Because and also, some things you can't change. I understand that, especially for kids, when, for example, they have abusive parents. I'm telling you, like, try everything to get out of it. Um, but it's really difficult. With a few situations, I understand that. Like, a few situations you can't just leave, but I want you to know that you don't have to get abusive as your parents, because a lot of kids are copying what their parents are doing. For example, the parents are hitting their kids, the kids are hitting kids in kindergarten. And then when they grow up and having their own kids, they're like, oh yeah, I'm hitting them with a belt too because my parents used to do that too. This needs to stop. Don't copy what your parents do, especially when it's something bad.
Like it's like lack of control of like my emotion. You got any like advice? Like
I know this for me to recalibrate myself because I know exactly what you.
Again, don't try to control your emotion. I didn't say that. Because if you try to control your emotions, what I tried, and escape from your emotions, it is coming up back and it's coming again and again and again. And it's getting louder and louder and louder until you like reach your limits and then it just goes, it goes off. You are getting like you are crashing out. Or if you don't crash out and you just take it in like I did, you are becoming more dull and dull. Like your mind is getting dull. And that's also a reason why my mind is very dull still. It got a little bit better, but not that good. So that's how also I know that I forget a lot of things. Also because, well, I always uh like try to escape from it. And to be honest, if something happened in the past, anything, right? But it wasn't that important, I probably forget about it. For example, the things I did with a girl friend I had, uh, I don't know her birthday anymore. I don't know, I didn't know which like birth sign she has. Uh, Quite a few things I didn't know any more about her. Um, and it is what it is. Like I can't do anything about it. I don't know her age anymore. Um, like how tall she really is, just that she was shorter than me, stuff like that. But never, Plagueboy Max, if you ever listen to that, never control your emotions. Be really aware, especially inside of yourself. And then if you be so aware, you can see like your energy is shifting or is changing, and like your energy is like that, for example, if you are aware. But if you about to get angry, it will slowly come up. Before it comes up and becomes the emotion angry, before that, you are already so aware that it won't, I promise you, it won't come to that point where it is an emotion that you call angry, because if you are so aware, you are not there, like you are not identifying yourself with it, and so it will just go back to energy, pure energy, where it belongs, and everybody should be happy. All right, I talked way too much. This is part one. Let me know if you like, if you even like it, if I make part one, two, three, four, and so on, or you just want me to put it in one video. It doesn't matter how long it is, 3 hours and stuff like that, because I'm trying to see how the algorithm is doing. I only know, of course, if you do like short formats, like YouTube shorts, that's the best thing you can do algorithm wise. But I like to just like talk a lot, I guess, um, while reacting, doing spiritual twists, And when I see that there is a spiritual person coming on, or where, yeah, like most, like when it's spiritual stuff, I am really intrigued by it. Like I'm really interested. And but I also always give my spiritual reaction to it. You know, so it's because a lot of people, they claim they are spiritually in the spiritual realm and so on. I mean, they can be, but something they say is like, I don't understand, because I see it how it is, like the steps it takes to get angry. And if you see that, you could also just be never angry, to be honest, or never sad anything anymore. But people think, then, like, what does it even mean for you to be uh human anymore? Um, but you still, like, you still feel something. You know what I mean? Like, like blissfulness, peace, happiness. You feel that in that silence energy. Yeah, that's like a good wording for it. Silence energy is crazy. Um, but yeah, that's it for the for part one. It's 56 minutes already, and we just went for 10 minutes. Oh my God. All right, see you guys on the next one.